everybody. How y'all doing? Oh yeah, shut that damn air conditioner off. Okay. Hello everyone. How y'all doing today? Craftmaster here. I am visited by my lovely co-host. Oh no, wait. We're not giving you a title yet, are we? Okay.
Booty, rockin' everywhere, rockin' everywhere.
Perfect, beautiful. Okay, so we got the Craftsmaster here tonight, and hey, dude, yeah, you, the other guy. What was your gamer tag in Robocraft?
I don't have an opinion on this subject.
Okay, look, man. We need to know who you are.
I don't know who the.
You should know who you are.
I want to say it's Jen White, but I don't remember, dude.
Well, sign into the
Give yourself a
game.
name.
Sign into the game. You gotta know people.
I'm kind of in the middle of another game at the moment. I thought we were just talking about it, dude. Hang on.
Well, I figured you knew your freaking name. I can't have
I'm playing Pokemon trading card game online right now.
Get off of that.
On a versus match. So that's what I'm doing right now.
No.
Hello everyone, how y'all doing tonight? What? Dude. Now, when we're doing the show, don't be doing nothing like that. But anyways, I like how you're thinking.
That's how I play.
Alright, well look. Alright, so we're gonna do this talk show here. And it's gonna be about Robocraft. And it's gonna be pros and cons of Robocraft.
Oh boy.
And we're gonna take it to the next level, people. So smash the hell out of that like button. Let's see if we can get 20,000 likes.
Yeah.
On this video alone would be absolutely. I can't put it into words. It's gonna be rage.
Tubular.
Huge.
Yeah.
Exotically.
Freaking legendary, okay? Legendary. You're gonna feel like you did when you opened one of them purple crates and you got a legendary in it. Oh, yeah.
Or a diamond.
Diamond.
Legendarily exciting.
You're gonna feel like you do when you open one of them purple crates or any other color crate, even diamond, and you find a legendary in there and you're like, oh my god, I got one. Oh my god. That's what it's going to be like. So smash that like button. But, back to the point. Robocraft. Let's talk about this game. Alright, how y'all doing today? Welcome to an episode of Robocraft Let's Talk. Pros and cons. I'm here joined today by Craftsmaster. Why don't you go ahead and say hi?
Hello.
Alright, and I'm also joined by Slashing Fire. Why don't you go ahead and say hi?
Say hi.
Slashing Fire, why don't you go ahead and say hi?
What's up?
Alright, now you all are going to want to smash that like button. Let's see if we can hit 20,000 likes on this video. Why not? I don't know. Maybe it can be done, maybe it can't. Let's find out. Let's take it to the next level. What do you say, Slashing Fire?
Yeah, let's take it to the next level.
Next level, people. You're going to want to smash that like button because you're going to love this. We're going to talk about pros and cons of Robocraft. Some stuff you may like, some stuff you may agree with us. Who knows? Either way, this is going to be legendary. It's an alright game. I think it is. What do you think, Crafts Master?
I like it. It's pretty fun. It really is. I mean, it's fun.
I mean, it's got its bugs.
It does.
And I feel they need to work on a lot more stuff before bringing in all this new stuff. But I guess their newest update, Fast and Formidable, is supposed to do also, like, there won't be no more organizing people in a way that they can be seal clubbed. Everybody's going to be fighting together. If you're smaller, you're faster. If you're bigger, you're more tanky. And it's just, it looks good from what I see. And I'm actually on the forums right now. And I'm looking at all the information on this update. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. Alright. So I think what I'll do with you guys is I'll sit here and I'll go over the new map that they implemented in the game called Vanguard's End.
Oh boy.
Pretty much what it is a ship crash landed on Earth and they came to salvage it, and we're all fighting for the land after everything's been salvaged. So it's like a hollow plane on the map, and they fixed a few bugs. No,
Not
really,
all the bugs, though.
right, not all the bugs, and that's what I see being their biggest problem is they keep adding new stuff and they're not fixing all the problems they have now. They need to, and that's what I actually seen on the new one. Now Vanguard's End is the name of the map, and it's an awesome map. The first night it came out, me and Craftsmaster tried to get to play it, but we tried all night with no luck, and
We did that one night.
the next day we got to try the map out. I think they made the algorithm a little bit quicker so you could get in more, because I've noticed that just when I was playing today that it was coming up a lot more. But I still think they need to implement custom matchmaking into the game.
They do.
So, that way you can immediately team up with your friends, and if you don't have a full party or a full match, then you can invite random people in. Maybe even add in a thing, no Teslas, no helicopters, all that good stuff. I've seen it work in lots of games like Call of Duty and so many other games, and it works good for them. And Robocraft already has the gamer. They got enough gamers, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Now, if I go into the notes on the newest update, which is supposed to be fast and formidable, they get more into talking about how it's the biggest expansion since Maximum Loadout, which is quite a while ago. It's fast and formidable. Will feature great new changes to the game core, add new building freedoms, and just all kinds of stuff. I mean, I could go further into it, but a few things I will note out is higher CPU bots will get larger, tankier, and lower CPU bots will be faster and more agile. And supposedly they're reworking the energy mechanics so that, like, when the energy you use is equal to somebody that's a little bit bigger than you. So I don't know exactly all the pros and cons of it yet, but we'll find out when it's released later on this week. So what do you think of all that, Craftsmaster? What do you guys think of this? Really, either one of you take the floor right now.
Okay.
I mean, do you see this being a good thing, or could this cripple the game even more?
Okay, see, that's the thing. I love the game. I really do. But, That's the thing. One of the cons of this game is the hackers. Okay, you could be playing the game and you could be trying to kill somebody, the enemy or whatever, and you're trying to damage them and you can't damage them at all. You could be shooting at them and no damage can be done, and that frustrates you so bad because you can't kill the dude.
Yeah, it is. Hackers are a big problem in this game. But there is a good majority of hackers, and I wish they could get rid of a lot more.
Well, that's the thing though. It is a good game, but the hackers are just ruining the game.
But that's not their only problem. Their only
No.
problem is they're not fixing the problems they already have. I mean, what is your take on the game there, Slashing Fire? What do you think of it? I mean, let's get your opinion, because I want to know what you're thinking, man. I'm sure other people want to know too. I mean, just from what I know, you don't play too much anymore, but
now what I think of this game is that I just played a game and it's changed a lot in 6 months. Let me tell you. I noticed that you can add your platoon right on. Hey, I got an epic Batwing. Cool. I got 2 of them now. Anyway, you can add your platoon, you can add your team up top right in the front instead of going into, another screen, blah, blah, blah. Another thing is, if you haven't played in a while, you might want to revamp your robot, because you can't just jump in with all the old stuff and expect to do anything cool. You gotta actually go in, revamp.
You gotta rebuild it.
After you play a couple to figure out what the new updates have done to your robot and its powers.
That's one of the, and I'm glad you brought that up, because that's one of the biggest issues in the game, is you constantly have to change your builds to implement all the changes they keep doing to the game. Now, granted, it's not an official game yet. They're still trying to fine-tune it. But, like I said, this newest update should take some of that stress away. Like, it should, these key things about higher CPU and lower CPU bots should go on in even further updates. You know what I'm saying? But they've promised us for a long time they're going to fix the wheels. I still have not heard nothing about wheel changes or how they're going to make them better. But I'm glad you brought that up about how you gotta constantly rewire your bots. Like, and sometimes you gotta totally dismantle them. You can't even fix it to work.
That's exactly what I did with all of my robots just now.
Yeah, that's why I can't find a way to do a Let's Build, because if somebody comes to watch my Let's Build, I want them to be able to use the knowledge that they have, and if they keep changing it, then what I'm telling them no longer holds water. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna help them. So I really, really hope that they get it to a state where you can build a bot, come back 2 months later if you're a novice player like that, and still use that same bot and it still be effective. Because in the current meta, it's just not working that way. So I'm very glad you brought that up to me.
Exactly.
Now, if you look on their website, it also says to the Fast and Formidable, CPU changes. This is a quote from their website. This update will ensure that all players, regardless of player level, start with max CPU available so they can build robots of any size if they have the parts in their inventory. Since player levels will no longer be tied to max CPU, we will be giving out salvage crate rewards each time you level up, and increasing the the number of player levels so that even those at maxed out 150 can get new rewards. We will also be increasing the maximum CPU to 2000. Now, I know that Slashing Fire, you're not at max CPU. Correct? You are not at level 150.
I'm currently at level 21.
21. So you're probably at like 800, 900 CPU, right?
My thing says it's 1,750.
Okay, that's better yet. But see, what this is pretty much saying in a nutshell is that regardless of your level, so even you at your current level, you will be able to build a bot to CPU level of 2000. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying.
So that's going to open, and I know because I'm at max CPU, I'm at level 150, and so is Craftsmaster. And it's like it's just not enough, you know, like you want to add all this cool stuff you got, but that 1750 is just not enough. Now, my personal opinion is that it should be set at 3000, but it's not my game and I don't control that, but I think 3000 would be a nice number. But after the 17th of this month, November, you will be able to build a bot at 2000 CPU. So everybody is pretty much going to be put together. And if you're under 2000, like say you don't need 2000, then that just makes your bot faster. And to where if you're at that max CPU, then you're more tanky. You can take some hits, you know what I'm saying? To where now, if you're in a match now, you get blown to bits in a matter of seconds because the damage transfer is so powerful that it just destroys your bot. Now, this update is supposed to fix that. So, like, if you want to be small and agile and you're not restricted, you're free to do what you want. So, what do you think of the 2000 increase, Slashing Fire and Craftmaster?
Okay. See, that's what I want to say is, like, right now, no matter how much or how you build your bot, you know, you only have so much CPU. You can build it a certain way, but then it's like once you go into a game and it's loading and everything, it says that they're trying to match you fairly with the other bots and everything, but once you go into a match and you start playing the game and everything, you start fighting with other people, and it's like you try to damage other people and they damage you so fast that you can't even damage other people, and you're like, okay, what's going on? And you continue playing the game. You can't play it fairly, you know, because it's like you're getting killed and you try to kill other people and you can't even barely damage them.
Well, you know, and that even happens when you're teaming up with your team. It's like if you're one guy and you team up with another guy and you guys go into a matchmaking, it puts you against a 4-man team.
It does. It puts you against like a way higher level CPU to where you can't even do nothing and they're killing you within seconds and you're like, really?
Well, see, and they have a term for that. It's pretty much called seal clubbing. Because you guys are more organized than these random people they're putting you up against.
But see, that's the thing. Even if you're organized, you still can't kill the people or damage them because they're a way higher CPU level than you are, so they can do way more stuff to you than you can even do to them, and that's not fair. So I'm hoping that when they do this update, that it is more helpful than...
I mean, I really feel the same way, and power consumption's the same thing, you know. You run out of power so fast, you know. I don't even use plasmas anymore, and I used to love using plasma.
Exactly.
But now they're like, you shoot off 10 rounds and you're out of power, and you're like, well, wait a minute, that's not right. And then you're getting shot by their whole team.
Yeah.
because you done sent all these flares over at them like, hey, I'm right here. I don't know where my team is. They're off screwing off somewhere, but I'm here, so you can go ahead and kill me.
Well, and see, that's the thing. If you're trying to kill somebody, you know, just one person, then it's like 3 or 4 other people from that team come at you and overwhelm you, and you're like, oh my god, I can't, one against like, what, 4 or 5? You can't take on all these people with
Right.
just...
I mean, it's totally unfair. So hopefully by
Yeah.
cramming all these people together and freeing up CPU, hopefully they can save this game.
Well, I'm just really hoping this update that they're talking about helps all of us.
That's, yeah. I think that's what
I'm
a lot of
excited
people
for
are
it.
hoping. Me too. I mean, now that I've read into the notes more, and I've only begin to scratch the surface on this whole topic of this new update they have, but I mean, it looks like what I've been trying to say for a long time, and I've currently wrote them an email
Yeah.
stating to them how I feel about what's going on in the game right now, because it's so unfair, and they're not encouraging team play like they want to.
That's what sucks about it, because it is a really fun game, you know. I mean, I really have a lot of fun playing it, you know, but I mean, it's just a lot of times it's so unfair that it gets you upset and everything, but it is a really fun game. I'm just honestly hoping that this update really helps boost this game up and makes it funner, not just unfair, but it makes it a lot funner to play it.
Right. Well, and you know, I've also been saying for a long time, they don't really give you good stuff in your crates. You get a purple crate and you get excited about that, there should be something good that you want in that purple crate.
Yeah, but see, recently, once you get a purple crate, it's not good stuff.
No, it's not.
I mean, you know, like Craft said, you know, you get excited if you get a purple crate and everything, but once you open it, it's not good stuff. I mean, it should be, but it's not.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, what do you think, Slashing Fire, about these crates? This lottery that they got going on?
Yeah, I don't believe that it's a fair honoring system. When I get a crate and I'm all excited, and then you have to be premium to get all of your rewards. If I'm not premium, don't show me all them things that I could have gotten.
Yeah.
It just
It
takes the
discourages
fun out of
you.
things.
Yes.
It makes you mad. Yeah, it makes you want it, but it also makes you mad. Like, I don't have the money this month. You know, we're in the middle of economy crisis.
Yeah.
It's rough.
And you're right about that, but
If your game says free, why do I have to pay?
Yeah.
as
Or
long as...
stuff, why can't I earn it eventually?
Well, you're right. And I'm sure they're trying to work on a way to make people like you happy. Now, I have noticed that they do have a lifetime premium in the game now that gives you 3 times recycle rate, and it's for lifetime. It is a lot of money. It's $50. That's a lot of money to me, but I managed to pull it out of thin air. And I'll tell you, it's worth it. I mean, getting all them crazy, but I still, even having lifetime premium, I still do not feel you get good stuff in these crates. I mean, I understand they're trying to get at a lottery thing, but back when in the old market, when you played a match, whether you won or lost, you made a good amount of the currency. And now you don't get currency, you get these lottery crates, which sometimes, I tell you, they're pretty sad looking. You get a purple crate, you should get
Something
a legendary in it. I mean, come on now. I've gotten purple crates and it's been hard to get them. I've worked all night just to get one. And for the disappointment that came afterwards was just horrendous. I mean, I'm talking next level horrendous. The lottery sucks. Now they need to either up the rates on it, or just assign people Robits when they win a match. That way they can go buy what they need, not what you want to give them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They need to work on a better reward structure.
I mean, if the lottery, you know, the scratch off tickets you play, if the lottery had rates like what they have on these crates, nobody would buy them. Because the win rates would be so low. It's like, what's the point? It just infuriates me, man. And it has for a while. And, you know, I'm not the only one that feels like this. I know people in the Robocraft community that I've talked to in the game that feel the exact same way. Feel that even though we're being listened to, we're not being listened to. So I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit more from the notes on this fast and formidable update that they got going on later this week. It says, fast means faster. Along with these changes, and this is a quote, along with these changes, we will ensure that all movement parts are affected by weight, mass, thrusters, tank tracks, rotor blades, aerofoils, mech legs, and sprinter legs. Also, with these changes to the max speed obtainable will be significantly increased. Now, that means a giant increase. Ooh, excuse me. But this will only be achievable with well-built low CPU robots. Obviously, low CPU also means you become fragile to tankier 2K CPU units that opt for health over speed. The new carry capacity on mech legs and sprinter legs will also mean that heavier burdened mechs with just one leg will move more slowly. If you exceed the carrying capacity, your speed will be reduced. You need more legs to compensate. But that will reduce your weapon energy through choices for pro robo builders. So, what I take from this is, okay, if you are compensating for, like, if you lose a leg, say you have 3 legs on your bot and you really only need 2, you got 1 for redundancy, that takes from your total pool of power. Now, I'm assuming, and this is only an assumption here, that everybody's going to have the same pool of power. And how you place pieces on your bot will pretty much, like, because if you got a bunch of legs, that's going to take from your guns, shooting power. Now, that's just what I'm taking from it. So, I mean, what do you think of this, guys? I mean, we're talking...
Makes sense.
We're talking energy weapons versus movement parts. So it actually matters now. To where before, in its current state now, before the update, it really don't hold no bearing. Because, like, the smaller you are, the less power you got. So I'm assuming what this is meaning, that you start with a pool of power, and the more stuff you have, the more power, the less power you're going to have. Or maybe it means something altogether different, but that's what I'm kind of gathering from it. I don't know, though. I don't know. This seems like a vague area here.
But it sounds like it's going to be better, so I'm hoping it will be, and with 3 legs, it sounds like it's going to go faster, kind of, but it sounds like it would be better to me all in general. It really does.
Well, faster means faster.
Faster means better.
Because
You
right
know?
now, the smaller you are, the weaker you are.
Exactly.
And that's no exaggeration.
No.
So that's what I'm saying about this update. I really, really think that this update is going to change a lot of stuff. I did not see movement wheels referred to here, so I'm still feeling that they're still putting that project on hold, which I feel is a mistake because they need to fix wheels. You can't use wheels no more, man. My first bot was a wheel bot.
But see, that's the thing. With every update, it seems that it's just been bad. But you know, with this update, since they're considering everything, I'm hoping it's going to be better.
What do you think, Slashing Fire? Give us your
Well, let's
input.
hope for the best there.
Yeah.
No, I want more than that. Come on, man. We're taking it to the next level here. And hopefully the people out there are smashing that like button like there's no tomorrow, because this is legendary content here.
This should be a good update. Like, it should make everything better.
This is everything I've been talking about, and like I said, I currently emailed him expressing to him my frustrations, and I was even lagged out for a couple days. And I expressed that to him. Now I still have yet to hear back from him, and it's been 9 days. I'm probably gonna make an episode on the email. I don't know yet. I still haven't heard back, so I'm kind of concerned. But I see them taking into effect a few of the things that I mentioned, and I hope they really did take time to listen to my email and read it sincerely, because I did take a lot of time putting into that email.
Well, you do play every day.
I play this game a lot, and
So
I would play it more, but they keep doing these changes that alter the game, and then it's like, do I like this game anymore?
Well, it's not like you don't know what's going on. You know, you do. I mean, every update they do, you know, I mean, you play it after every update and you know what's going on.
Right.
So, I mean, you play it after every update, you see what they did, you know.
Right. Well, I mean, you ask if you know what I thought about what would happen in the new update. You know, they say they're going to do a lot of things, but you know, I noticed, you know, when it comes down to crunch time, a lot of companies may or may not back out of what they said is possible. I mean, you take some games, for instance, oh, this will be in the next update, but for like another 20 updates because they didn't get it right or something. And with this being not in its final stages yet, a game evolving, that means this game isn't going to be done for quite a while. So really, the frustration doesn't really lie within the programmers. It's within, you know, the finalizations. At least they're still working on the game. A lot of games out there, people would just make to make a quick dollar and leave alone with no updates whatsoever. You're left with a broken game, which is like that for a lot of classic awesome games.
I agree 100%. And that's one of the things that I guess Robocraft does have going for it. They do update this game, and they do a lot of things. They do streams, and they ask people Q&As, and I I don't know. I mean, I still feel that a lot of things aren't being answered, a lot of bugs aren't being fixed, and certain things ain't being addressed. Which I see a few of them things in this, but like I said, there's still a lot more. I mean, only 10% of the problems actually get addressed, but in this one, it feels more like 50%. Like I said, it still feels like they're just scratching the surface of the problems that this game has. And granted, it is still a new game,
But
in development wise. Now, the game's been out for a while, but it's still in the crucial developmental phases of becoming an actual game.
Yeah, but it seems like they're only focused on certain people, like if certain people email them and tell them about the issues they have, they should be focused on everybody, I mean, they should be focused on if everybody emails them, they should read all the emails, not just the certain emails. They should, focus on what everybody has to say about it.
Well, and I ain't gonna lie, if I would have got an email reply saying, hey, we heard your email, we're working hard, but when I see two updates come out in the same
Yeah.
time that I put out two emails addressing the same stuff, and second one being more in depth, then why is that not being answered? Why am I not even being acknowledged for what I've said? If I did give them a few of these ideas, why did they not email me back and say, hey, we're trying to answer your emails, we're working on it, we'll get back to you as soon as possible? Now that I would understand more
Right.
than nothing.
Right. They should email you something I mean, I get that they have to update stuff and everything, but if they get emails, then they should email you back saying, okay, well, we're busy doing this, but I get what you're saying, and,
Well, I feel that we've pretty much just only scratched the surface on these topics, and I really wish they'd do a rework on them wheels. I really miss playing with wheels. But hopefully they'll get that soon because I really miss the wheels. So, you know, and like I said, they're still not fixing every problem, but this game is still, we all have to remember, this game is still in beta. Like, it goes alpha, beta, and then it's a game. So it's not even an official game yet. I mean, yeah, it's a game to us because we play it, but it's still subject to a lot of different changes.
well, yeah, but they have to listen to what everybody wants.
Right.
Not just, I hate to say it, but not just the hackers, but just what everybody feels, what everybody emails them.
Well, you know, I'm going to go a little bit further in the notes. I know we're running out of time on this episode, but I kind of want to keep the momentum going. And my God, if you are watching and you are just anything, smash the heck out of that like button. It's always appreciated. Let's see if we can't get this thing up to 20,000 likes. I mean, come on, people. Don't you like this? This is legendary content. We are talking about pros and cons of this game, Robocraft. So, I mean, really, come on. Help us out here.
Y'all know you agree with what we're saying.
Leave comments and everything. Just, I mean, let us know. To go further on into the quote here, this is hello energy module. If hopefully y'all know what an energy module is, it's pretty much the power box. That's what everybody calls it, and it gives you more. It gives you an energy buff. Now, they're supposedly changing this. I haven't read the official notes, but I'm going to go into quote here. And since the current power booster essentially converts CPU into more power, this won't work with the new CPU versus weapon energy changes. So we have reworked the power booster and rebranded it the weapon energy module. We'll reveal more about this change in the blog post tomorrow. But there is a clue in the name I.E. booster versus module. All of these steps were taken to focus polishing the game to work towards a solid clan league. Eventually, allow us to exit early access with a more focused and more polished game experience. Thanks for reading. Mark Simmons, game director and CEO of FreeJam. Now, pretty much what I'm gathering from this is pretty much like what the Awesome Soul I saw said in his video, is that it's gonna be more of an active, or not an active. Right now the power booster is an active buff, and I think what this is gonna do is it's gonna pretty much make it to where it fills up your energy after being depleted, and then have a 30-second cooldown or whatever they decide to put for the cooldown. Now, I hope with doing this, they also have balanced the power correctly so you can use them more meteor weapons like rocket launcher, mega plasma, mega SMG, and the newest chain shredder, and make it so you can actually use them weapons without having a power booster. I don't know. This to me, this is seeming to raise more questions than answers. As in, we never really know what's going on here.
But it should turn out for the better.
And with all that being said, I hope you guys have liked this video enough to smash the heck out of the like button. Let's try to get this up to 20,000 likes. Come on, peeps. Legendary content. Alright, so I have I of course have been the Craftmaster, visited by Craftsmaster and Slashing Fire, and we thank you so much for watching this legendary content. We hope to bring more to you as we can produce it. So I'll see y'all later.
Talk to you guys later.
Have a wonderful evening.
Alright, and with that being said, we'll catch you next time on Let's Talk Robocraft Pros and Cons. Yeah! Next level. Next level. Come on, people.
Sweet.
Sweet?
It's sweet.
I'm the Craftmaster, and I am signing out in a minute after these short messages from me. And if you would like to be in a Robocraft Let's Talk Pros and Cons, then it will be down in the description. It's right on down there. Just go ahead and look. You'll see it. I put it there, so it's there. It's a channel on Discord that I have set up. It's just for this. And yeah, let's talk. Shall we? Hopefully we'll be able to get you in on the next episode. Now, slots are limited. We can only have so many people in here talking over each other. You know how crazy that can be. And if you want a sample of how crazy that can be, just hop over the Awesome Souls Discord channel, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes it is hard to even know what people are talking about. There's so many people talking all at the same time. Oh my God. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if you want to be on one of these, I am accepting all people, but slots are limited. So, ask as soon as possible. And maybe if we can't get you in the next one, maybe we can get you in one after that. You never know. So just give it a try. Give us, give it a chance, man. If you like this video, then sock that like button right in the gut and subscribe to be the first to see the next epic video I post. And if you really would like to leave a comment, then go ahead. Leave the best comment you can. I will not stop you, and no one else shouldn't either, because let's face it, that would just be flat out rude. But if you do, I will reply to it as best I can. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice, great, super duper, epic, tubular, gnarliest day you can. I'm the Craft Master, and I am signing out.